Hello dear friends, and welcome to this new series of the English language. In this section of the series, we are going to start the scientific section of our book English for Starters for the 11th grade. Pay good attention and study carefully. Good luck!
The air around you. In this episode, we're going to talk about 1. The air around you. The importance of the atmosphere. Composition of the atmosphere.
As you walk home from school, the air is warm and still. The sky is full of thick dark clouds. In the distance, you see a bright flash of lightning. A few seconds later, you hear a clap of thunder. As you turn the corner onto your street, raindrops start to fall. You begin to run and reach your home just as the downpour begins. That was close. From the shelter of the entrance, you pause to catch your breath and watch the storm. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the atmosphere. After completing the lesson, you should be able to 1. State how the atmosphere is important to living things. 2. Identify the gases that are present in Earth's atmosphere. Let's start with this interesting video about the atmosphere. Now, we will begin our lesson. Before we start reading, let's learn some new vocabulary.
The importance of the atmosphere.
Frequently, constant, condition, atmosphere, particular time, the layer of gases, surrounds, planet, size, imagine, thin film, its surface, thin, layer. Now, let's read the first paragraph.
The importance of the atmosphere.
Does the weather where you live change frequently, or is it fairly constant from day to day? Weather is the condition of Earth's atmosphere at a particular time and place. But what is the atmosphere? Earth's atmosphere is the layer of gases that surrounds the planet. To understand the size of the atmosphere, imagine if Earth were the size of an apple. If you breathed on the apple, a thin film of water would form on its surface. Earth's atmosphere is like the water on that apple, a thin layer on Earth's surface.
Now, let's check your comprehension of the previous paragraph through these questions. What is the weather?
Weather is the condition of Earth's atmosphere at a particular time and place.
What is the atmosphere?
Earth's atmosphere is the layer of gases that surrounds the planet.
Read and watch the new vocabulary again.
Atmosphere, weather, planet, the layer of gases.
Now, let's continue reading with the second paragraph. As usual, begin with new vocabulary.
Conditions: suitable, living things, contains, oxygen, atoms, molecules, the globe.
Earth's atmosphere makes conditions on Earth suitable for living things. The atmosphere contains oxygen and other gases that living things need to live. In turn, living things with atoms and molecules of gases moving around the globe and in and out of living things, the land and the water.
Now, let's check your comprehension of the previous paragraph through these questions.
How important is the atmosphere for living things on the planet?
Earth's atmosphere makes conditions on Earth suitable for living things. The atmosphere contains oxygen and other gases that living things need to live.
What is the element in the atmosphere that is necessary for human life?
It's oxygen.
True or false? Other gases in the atmosphere are necessary for living things.
This is true.
Now, let's move to the third paragraph.
Warmth, liquid water, trapping energy, protects, the sun's dangerous radiation, prevents, being hit, meteoroids, chunks of rock, outer space.
Living things also need warmth and liquid water. By trapping energy from the sun, the atmosphere keeps most of Earth's surface warm enough for water to exist as a liquid. In addition, Earth's atmosphere protects living things from the sun's dangerous radiation. It also prevents Earth's surface from being hit by most meteoroids, which are chunks of rock from outer space.
Now, let's check your comprehension of the previous paragraph through these questions.
How does the atmosphere keep the Earth's surface warm?
It does so by trapping energy from the sun.
How does the atmosphere protect the planet?
It prevents the sun's dangerous radiations. Meteoroids form the outer space.
Vocabulary:
warmth. Liquid water. The sun's dangerous radiation. Meteoroids. Outer space. When seen from space, the atmosphere of Earth appears as a thin layer near the horizon. The atmosphere makes life on Earth possible.
Part 2.
Now, we will move to the second part of our lesson, which is composition of the atmosphere. In this part, we are going to learn the layers of the atmosphere. Let's start with new vocabulary.
Mixture. Atoms. Molecules. Composed of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, many other gases, particles, liquids, solids.
Now, after you have known the new vocabulary, try to read the following text on your own. Well done! Let's read the text again together.
The atmosphere is made up of a mixture of atoms and molecules of different kinds of gases. An atom is the smallest unit of a chemical element that can exist on its own. Molecules are made up of two or more atoms. The atmosphere of Earth is composed of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, and many other gases, as well as particles of liquids and solids.
Now, let's check your comprehension of the previous paragraph through these questions.
What is the atom?
An atom is the smallest unit of a chemical element that can exist on its own.
What are the components of the atmosphere?
The atmosphere of Earth is composed of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, many other gases, particles of liquids and solids.
Read and watch the new vocabulary again. Atoms, molecules, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor. Now, we have the last paragraph, which gives us information about how many gases there are in the air and the percentage of those gases.
Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere. A little more than 3/4 of the air we breathe is nitrogen. Each nitrogen molecule consists of 2 nitrogen atoms.
And here are the percentage by volume of the atmosphere of other gases. Other gases. Argon. Percentage by volume 0.93. Carbon dioxide 0.036. Neon 0.0018. Helium 0.00052. Methane 0.00015. Krypton 0.00011. Hydrogen 0.00005.
Checkpoint.
What would conditions on Earth be like without the atmosphere? Water could not exist as a liquid on Earth's surface. Earth would also be exposed to meteoroids and dangerous radiation from the sun. There would be no life on Earth without the oxygen and other gases that living things need. Here we come to the end of this episode. For any questions or suggestions, please contact us on the following addresses. See you. Bye bye.